Hello, hello, and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. When we last left off, well, we dealt with a murder mystery. Now, time to go talk to Raven and tell her all that we've done to deal with the surveyors.
Hello again. It's so very good to see you.
Hello, Raven. Do you have a moment to speak?
Certainly. How can I help you?
I've removed the humans from Falcon's Acre.
Thank you very much. Your help in the matter is much appreciated. Now, what was it you needed to speak to my mother about?
It's a long story, Raven.
A dark tale full of pain. And it would seem that the blame lies with us, the elves.
There are elves involved. Do you know the name Mingrand?
I do not, and none of the elves who live here bear it. But it bothers me very much, pulls darkly at my heart and mind. There is another possibility, one I'd rather not think of.
What, Raven? Do you know where I might find Mingrand?
No. You need to speak with my mother of these things. She will know what to do.
All right. Where might I find her?
She's just beyond the large door behind me. But be warned, my mother is a magical being of great power. Her spirit swims in the flow, and sometimes she is more of that world than this one. What she sees is not always what we see, so her answers might seem strange to you. Ask what you wish to know, and listen. When you're through speaking with her, come and find me.
I will, Raven. Thank you for your help. All right. Let's go talk to the Silver Lady.
Hello. I welcome you, traveler.
Greetings to you, Silver Lady. I thank you for this audience.
I know you've come far, and I've expected you for a long time now.
What do you mean?
I've seen you approaching from both east and west, traveler. And you bring them with you, all of them. They've no choice but to follow.
My companions? They can leave whenever they feel like, but I don't understand.
I know. We speak different languages, you and I. The things I see, wrapped in the past and the present, and shrouded in the veils of magic. I cannot translate my visions into your own. You must listen, traveler. Listen and learn to see.
I will try, Silver Lady.
What is it you seek, traveler?
The Black Mountain Clan. Where are they?
Yes, I can see them. But the ravens are circling, and the storm rages but subsides. And yet there is lightning, and then shadow, and then the storm howls again, tearing. I can't even look at it.
That makes no sense to me.
Wait. Oh, look. They've taken in a small child with machine dreams, and hands of hinged metal, and a heart in which coal burns brightly.
That's Gilbert Bates, but that was in the past.
I don't know of what you speak, traveler. Please, listen. Try to hear with my ears.
I don't know if I can.
I see a flame atop a hill, burning so brightly. And below, a field of wheat around a pool of water. And the flame spitting fire and consuming the wheat and the lake, and losing itself as well.
Is there anything else? The clan. Do you see anything else?
It's dark here. So dark. And the flame is here too. But this flame burns black onyx and cold. And shadow is its child. Are they here as well? I can't see that far.
What else?
A plane of mirrored glass. A sky of white. A lone figure. Wait. Which is the reflection? I'm unsure.
You're speaking in riddles, Silver Lady.
That is all I see, traveler. The riddle is created by you. Do you have anything else you'd like to ask?
Mingrand. What can you tell me of that name?
Mingrand. An old name, traveler. Oh, a man is screaming and carves a key with his fingers, and the birds have plucked his eyes out. And the wolf watches, motionless, his paw in the air.
Is it Mingrand? Is he dead? What does the wolf mean?
A tear in the curtain, and only darkness darkness beyond. A ragged wound, mended with a ring of blasted stone.
What else? What else do you see of Mingarov?
A hand that sees, but is blinded. A man draped in truth, wearing a mask.
You've lost me, please.
And they hide. The lost children, they hide. A gray mist, even to me. But there, he runs, dropping veined and painted leaves. And the flock comes, talons outstretched and wings of fire, and he is consumed. But the leaves...
Wings of fire? I've heard that before. But what?
Run quickly, traveler. Find what was left behind. In the place of smoke and water, he is there. He is there.
Who, Mingarov?
I see no more. The stream is again calm. Was there anything else?
Well, I feel like I shouldn't ask this, but I have to. Am I the living one?
The living one? Oh, traveler, why would you think I would know of such a thing?
It's a prophecy. I assume you can see what is to come.
It's an interesting thing about prophecies, traveler. They're no clearer to one such as myself, living both in and out of the stream, than they are to you, walking the shore. The flow swirls around them until they are ready. And in the end, really, is it going to matter who someone pointed a finger at?
That would be comforting if people weren't trying to kill me.
These people can only see what follows in your wake, traveler. Pass your hand through the flame and it flickers. If you've tired of the mantle, then shed it. Disappear. Otherwise, don't be surprised at what people do.
No, but I understand almost nothing of what you said.
I know that, traveler. But I also know that clarity is often the child of time. Your answers lie both in front and behind. Make sure not to overlook one for the other.
Characteristically cryptic, dear lady.
I go now, traveler. We will meet again, though I'm not sure on which side. No matter. Farewell.
Well, that was illuminating.
Hello again. It's so very good to see you.
Hello, Raven. Do you have a moment to speak?
Certainly. How can I help you?
I've spoken with your mother about what has happened.
And what did you ask her about?
Well, I asked her about the Black Mountain Clan.
Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
Well, she saw ravens and lightning and a violent storm.
Ravens and a storm? And why did the storm subside and then rage once again? Nothing in my mother's visions is ever what it seems. We'll have to think on this.
Well, there were other
Black
visions.
Mountain Clan. What did she see?
The Black Mountain Clan with a small, machine-like child.
As you told her, this must have been the man you know as Gilbert Bates. She saw him because he plays such a large role in their fate. Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
A flame that consumed a wheat field and a pool of water.
I'm not sure what that represents, but I know that fire in her visions often represents magic. And the water you say quenched it? Or did the flame burn itself out?
Oh.
Black Mountain Clan. What did she... There are two separate visions. The flame again represents magic, but twisted somehow, burning darkly. And did you say that the Black Mountain Clan was near this flame? The mirrored plain, a white sky, a lone figure. The worlds on either side of that mirror are the same. Who could say which one is real? Odd. Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
And that one was a dark place, with dark fire and a mirrored plane.
There are two separate visions. The flame again
She also had
represents
visions
magic.
of Mingarov.
Mingarov. What did she see?
An eyeless man in pain carving a key, a wolf with a raised paw?
What the screaming man and his key represent, I have no idea. But I do know that the official symbol for the city of Caledon is a wolf, with one paw raised in the air.
Well, perhaps we need to begin our search there, Raven.
I'm not so sure. Remember, my mother's visions are shackled by neither our eyes nor our time. The events she describes might be in either the future or the past. Let's look at all she said before we go any further.
Okay.
Mingarad, what did she see?
A torn curtain, a ringed, broken finger pointing east?
There's something about that entire vision which pulls at my memory, especially the ring. I'll think about it further. Mingarad, what did she see?
A hand that sees but is blind. A truthful man in a mask.
I have no idea.
Wait, that sounds like the symbol of an amulet I've seen.
Interesting. That's the ancient symbol of the Malokian hand. Do you know of it?
Well, let's stick to the business at hand. What does the vision mean?
I don't really know, although it would seem that perhaps they are being misled. Blindness in my mother's visions is sometimes associated with deception. As far as the man in the mask was draped in truth, I have no idea. Mingarad, what did she see?
Lost, hiding children, a man runs from them and drops leaves.
This one is the most interesting of all, and it seems that my fears may have well been correct.
Why, Raven? What do you think it means?
Do you remember when I told you that the name of Mingarad bothered me in some way?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe that may have been so because Mingarad is a dark name.
What does that mean? A dark name?
A dark elf name. Do you know of the dark elves?
I've heard very little of them. Could you elaborate?
It's a long story. But sometime during the Age of Legends, many years even before my mother was born, there were a group of elves who separated themselves. There were philosophical differences, and they were no longer welcome in our forests. Those elves became what we know as the Dark Elves.
What were the differences?
They believe that this world and all of its races are subject to elven rule. They believe that elves are superior because of our close connection to nature, our power in the ways of magic, and the longevity of our physical form. They see the other races as bumbling children who need our guidance, regardless of its severity.
And you? What do you believe?
I believe... Well, let us say that I don't always see eye to eye with those in Kintara concerning the rightful place of the Dark Elves. My role here is as protector. I will do so regardless of the cost.
And what do the elves here believe?
The elves of Kintara, in fact all other elves, believe that everything and everyone has a rightful place in the experience which forms this reality. Elves feel that very little, if anything, ever happens that isn't part of the natural progression of that state. They feel no superiority because of their advantages. That is just the role they have been picked to play.
Do they see the Dark Elves as a violation of that order?
Unfortunately not. The Dark Elves are seen in the same light as everyone else. They have the role, and they are playing it.
I see. Let's get back to your mother's vision.
My mother's vision of the lost children was referring, I believe, to the Dark Elves. They were hidden from her because they are hidden from all of us. Through magic and isolation, we've not seen where they live for almost 500 years.
But who was the man running from them?
There was a man many years ago who had come to the Glimmering Forest to study the elves, and I remember that he was very interested in the Dark Elves especially. There were rumors about his capture by them and an escape.
Who was he?
As I said, he was a researcher. A strange little man, a bit overdressed, but kind-hearted and very intelligent. I was young then, a mere 160 years old. He was the first human I'd ever seen.
You remember his name?
His name? It was a long time ago, but I remember because he said it so often. I think humans just like hearing the sound of their own names. Terwilliger. Dr. Renford A. Terwilliger. I can hear him saying it even now.
What were the leaves he was dropping?
I don't know. It almost seemed in the vision that the flock who consumed him were more interested in the leaves. And my mother even said to find what was left behind, these leaves might very well be what we're looking for.
Could be pages. Yeah, pieces of paper. What is the place of smoke and water?
She could mean almost anywhere. But if I were to make a guess, I'd say she was talking about the human city of Tarant. It lies in the Gulf of Morbihan, and it's what do you call them? Factories are always belching smoke into the skies. That and I know that Terwilliger was from there.
Well, what now?
You have a place to begin your search, my friend. It would seem that if you need to find this Mingarod, you're going to need to find the village of the Dark Elves. The only person who might know where they are is Renford A. Terwilliger. He may or may not be in Tarant, but it's a good place to start looking.
And I'll find the Dark Elves. To Toronto I go.
You impress me, my friend. Few are those like you who would take this burden upon themselves. You've earned my respect.
I'm no hero. I just want people to stop trying to kill me.
Perhaps I misjudged you, but no matter. Your actions, however they are motivated, are noble. Good luck. Return to me when you've found the Dark Elves, and tell me what you've uncovered.
I'll return to you when I know more. Goodbye. You can get Raven as a companion, but I've got my crew here. So many rumors and notes. Renford A. Terwilliger, which will probably be my... Yep. Oh, yeah. All of my quote-unquote botched quests are because someone wanted me to do an evil thing, and I was like, no. So, back to Toronto. Of course, after I get to Toronto, I don't think I'm going to go right to finding Telwigger. In fact, I believe the next thing I'm going to do is probably deal with the Ancient Gods quest. Because you can get pretty much to the end of it at this point. Although there's a lot of mini quests within the side quest, it is definitely the most involved thing for you to do. Also, we should go get our firearms mastered. And to do that, I'll need to head back to the quiet town of Ashbury. And from there, deal with a master quest. There'll be a few that I'll be doing. That one... Pirate ship strikes again. Also do one for persuasion, obviously. And, yeah. But I think the first thing we're going to do here is go talk to Gilbert Bates and tell him about the Silver Lady and all of that. Yeah, he'd be asleep, wouldn't he? Advance time to morning. As my motley crew gets stranger and stranger.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
Oh. Okay, apparently you don't care about the fact that we've dealt with the Silver Lady. Well, I guess when we come back, yeah, first things first, I'll be heading to Ashbury. And, from there, we'll, deal with getting, expertise in firearms. Have a good one, folks.